and don't you ever say my wig is bad on the internet. I don't think half them hoes looking like what if I.
Okay, but what you want me to lie to you?
I asked him because
you asked him.
Yeah.
What would make an 11-year-old girl do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what would make an 11-year-old girl just come and ask some, grown man down the street, can she give him oral? You got a $500,000 settlement from the hospital?
Yep, and I was all gone. I f***ed up snow powder and trying to buy dick. It actually didn't make me a bad person. It actually made me better.
What, like
being out in the streets?
Being out in the streets?
Yeah, like it made me a better daughter. It made me a better sister. It made me
How so? Did your mom know that you was like promiscuous and stuff like that?
Yeah, she knew.
How did she find out? Take a look at your life. Like, seriously, let me back up. You got dirty clothes on, dirty this, everything got stains on it. You got missing teeth, a bad wig. How is this a good thing at all? What's up, YouTube? Marcus IRL, my new channel, a behind-the-scenes peek into my life as a dad, a content creator, and a man. Make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, because I'm going to be going live, and you never know what you might see. So go subscribe now, Marcus IRL. Now, back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's a beautiful day out here. So, are you homeless?
Not really.
Okay, what you got going on out here?
Okay, to be honest, I'm out here because truth is, I don't like to smoke around my mom.
Okay, we're talking about the heart, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to be doing that around mom?
Yeah.
Does mom live around here?
Yeah, my mom live in Lithonia.
She live in Lithonia? Okay, yeah. She's a pastor?
Yeah, but I grew up right up the street from here.
Okay, so this is like your neighborhood where you grew up?
Yeah.
So this is where you come back to do your street activities?
Yeah.
Okay, how long you been smoking hard?
Like 7 years.
7 years? How old are you?
I'm 36.
36? Okay. What made you start smoking hard at 29 years old?
I was actually introduced to it. A guy named James Mason. He moved to my neighborhood. He gave me a lace blunt. And another guy named Albert, he introduced me to the glass pipe.
Okay, so I'm imagining. You say what?
You got to interview a real street nigga on the
Okay then, come on with it then. Man, come on with it, my boy.
Stop my interview.
Okay.
Shop for $100 a stroke.
All right, quick interruption. But okay, so the long and short of it, you come out here because you don't want your mom to be around that stuff.
No, it's just out of respect.
Right.
It's like, like as a pastor child, people expect, like, they hold us on a tier.
Right, to a higher level, and so
yeah, it's like,
is that like pressure or whatever?
But I fall short sometimes.
Well, we all fall short.
It's like, but I don't make no excuses for it.
Well, we're gonna talk about it. So, do you have any kids?
I have 2 children.
How old?
My niece Makia, she's
how old are your kids?
My 18 and 12.
18 and 12. Same dad or different dads?
Different dads.
Different dads. And so, who do they live with?
My niece, I consider my niece Makia my daughter. My daughter Grace, she's in heaven through medical malpractice.
Okay, is that the 12 or 18-year-old?
The 18-year-old, that's my daughter. That's my niece. My 12-year-old, she's in heaven.
Okay, so the 12-year-old passed away.
Yeah.
My condolences. How long ago did that happen?
2013.
Okay, so that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so she would have been like 25 or something.
No, it happened in 2013. She would have been 25.
Oh, you're saying she would have been 12 now?
Yeah.
Okay, so she passed away when she was a newborn, essentially.
Like, no, when she was inside of me, she suffocated to death.
Okay,
so I'm
okay.
feeling distressed.
Got you.
I don't use her death to do drugs. I do drugs because I want to.
Well, it sounds like her death happened several years before you started using the hard stuff. So, so you got one 18-year-older that's actually your niece.
Yes.
Okay, so one biological, but they were never, I guess, actually officially born.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you don't have any biological kids living on the ground. Okay, gotcha. Okay, your niece. Is that your so you have siblings?
I have 2 brothers, Rudy and Kenyon, but I got lots of guys, sisters.
Well, I get it, but I'm trying to figure out how you grew up, right? So
yeah, like I grew up right down the street.
Right. So in the household that you grew up, Did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Kind of, sort of, like, it was hard.
Well,
I had
in
my
other
mom.
words, did mom and dad live in the same house?
Yeah, I had a good mom. My mom was a good mom.
What about dad?
My stepdad, he was a good stepdad, but
Okay, so what about your biological dad?
I know nothing about him.
Okay, so you never met him?
I seen him like twice, but like I never really spent any time with him.
Okay, so what age do you remember growing up with your stepdad? Like, from what age?
I'm like 8 on up, something like
Okay,
that.
so like 8. Okay. And so growing up, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Somewhat.
Okay,
I was a loner. I was the ugly fat girl.
Ugly fat girl?
Yeah, I used to get picked on a lot.
Okay. So you had your stepdad. You know, I guess growing up, when did your mom become a pastor? What age were you?
Like 6, 7, something like that.
So this was when you was like
but
a little
she
girl.
was like a hood pastor. Like she's not like holier
okay.
than thou. She's like, if you need somebody, I'm there for you type.
Okay, so she's not like a pastor of like a church.
My mom was a pastor of a church, but what I'm saying is,
When you was growing up, it was more kind of like
it
street pastor type stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
I
she
got
was
you.
one
I
of them.
understand. She maybe had like a church in one of these plazas or something like that.
No, her church started in her house.
Got you. No, I used to have a homeboy who his dad had his church in his house, so
Yeah.
I understand exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask, right? Growing up, did anything, like ever happen to you or anything like that?
No, I was just always fast. I can't remember stuff like that.
You was always fast?
Yeah, I was always boy crazy. I don't remember nobody ever touched on me, stuff like that. I was always boy crazy.
What age did you lose your virginity?
11. The first thing I started learning how to do is suck dick.
What age did you do that?
11.
11? What made you do that at 11?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, okay, well, explain what happened. Like, was this somebody that was close to your age, or was this an older guy?
He was an older guy.
How much older?
I don't know.
Listen,
Like,
come on with
listen,
it now.
He had to be like in his 20s. I was like, when I was 14, 15,
You said you was 11.
Like, well, when I was 11, I didn't look like a regular 11-year-old.
I get it, because you say you was a big girl and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So what I'm saying is that you was 11, he was in his 20s.
Like, yeah.
And so how did that come to happen? Like, did he ask you for it, or did you just
I was
start doing it?
promiscuous.
Well, okay, but explain what happened. Like, who was this? How did it happen?
I'm not gonna get no names.
You don't have to give names.
But it was like when our neighbors down the street.
Okay.
And he was like, I asked him, can I suck his dick? He was like,
You asked him.
yeah.
What would make an 11-year-old girl do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what would make an 11-year-old girl just come and ask some, grown man down the street, can she give him oral?
Like, I was always fast like that. That's not something I'm gonna make an excuse for.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm trying to figure out, because that's not the normal pathology of an 11-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out.
These days it is.
So no, it's not. I have daughters. I'm around little girls that age, all the time. You know what I'm saying? And so, what I'm saying is that you're saying nothing ever happened before that?
I don't remember. I like, if it did, I don't remember.
Okay. And so growing up, so nothing ever happened as far as any type of molestation or hard work? Okay, so it was always just you doing what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I was always there. I always did what I wanted to do and gonna continue to live like that.
Huh. Did your mom know that you was like promiscuous and stuff like that?
Yeah, she knew.
How did she find out?
It was like known. Like, we used to walk up and down front of the street in front of my house. Your daughter sucked my dick in the woods.
You say what?
Your daughter sucked my dick in the woods.
They would say that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you used to get paid for this stuff, or you was just doing it for free back then?
I didn't know what I was doing.
So you was just doing it just because you wanted to do it?
Yeah. But now it's a little bit different.
Well, obviously, you got an addiction, you got...
No, it's not about the addiction. It's just because, hell no. You don't come up with something to do it, a date, flowers, something. Something.
So they gotta bring you some flowers or something.
They gonna do some. It actually didn't make me a bad person. It actually made me better.
What, like
Like being out in the street.
being out in the streets?
Yeah, like it made me a better daughter. It made me a better sister. It made me
How
proud
so?
of who I am. Because I was lazy. Like all my mama ever required of me was to go to school and get a high school education. Like
Did you finish high school?
No,
What's the highest grade you got to?
11.
What made you drop out in the 11th?
Because I had to wait. My mama was.
You say you what?
My mama had to preach.
Okay.
I had to stay home and babysit my little brother. I wouldn't change nothing for that. It was the greatest decision I ever made.
So even at this big old age of 36, you see you dropping out in the 11th grade as the best decision you ever made.
Yeah, I got my GED now. But it's
Okay, but let's have some real talk.
It was
No,
like
hold on,
because-
slow down. Let's have some real talk.
That is real talk.
No, hold on. Let me talk now, okay?
Uh-huh.
You take a look at your life. Like seriously, let me back up. Like you got dirty clothes on, dirty this, everything got stains on it. You got missing teeth, a bad wig. How is this a good thing at all?
It might be, like my weed might be bad to you, but I don't
Everything,
care.
let's just be honest. Everything is bad. You don't see it that way?
No, because I don't care what you say.
Listen, it's not about insulting you. I'm not trying to do that. But I'm just trying to say, like, why can't you see what everybody else sees? Like,
Fuck
this
'em.
isn't a good thing.
Fuck 'em.
Okay, because here's the thing. I wouldn't have went there if you would have said, well, you know, I regret, you know, dropping out of high school, and man, that you know, my life
regret a
turned
lot.
out in a bad way because this, that, and the third.
I didn't say my life was great, but I just don't feel the same way everybody else feels.
So let me ask you this. If you could go back in time and you could change anything, don't mess with that.
Uh-huh.
If you could change anything about your life, what time would you go back to, and what is it that you would change?
I would change the way I messed up my daughter's money. I would really invest.
Your daughter, meaning your niece?
No, my daughter. The one I was pregnant with.
Okay, you messed up her money?
Yeah. God gave me a blessing through her passing away. I wouldn't change paying
How much money did you get?
I don't want to talk about the amount.
No. I told you at the beginning, if there's anything you don't want...
Whoa. I got $500,000. After taxes, it was $368,000.
You got a $500,000 settlement from the hospital?
Yep, and I was all gone. I fucked it up, snore powder, and trying to buy dick.
You was buying D?
Yep.
What?
So-called.
How much was you paying for it?
I don't know.
No, seriously, how much was you paying to get
I don't know.
screwed?
I don't remember.
You don't remember how much you was
I was
paying?
getting robbed. I was helping a friend and getting screwed over too.
You had got $375,000?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to F that money over?
Maybe like 2 years.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I like my weed too.
So you couldn't get free D? Most women could get D for free.
Well, now D paying me.
Well, how much? I mean, it can't be that much.
Well,
We're on G Block. You know what I'm saying? And
it's called look cheap, don't be cheap. Fuck that shit.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah.
So what's the range of prices?
What's the range of prices?
What's the range? What's the low and what's the high?
Shit. I'm charging $1 a minute. I don't even know what these hoes talking about.
$1 a minute?
$5.
Okay.
Oh, you
So
know
if it take like 20 minutes, that's $20.
Hell yeah. And I hope you go over there.
Okay. So, because you realize that's not a good thing, right?
So,
That's like a really low price.
I mean, look, I realize it's not a good thing, but you gotta have these hoes sucking dick for blood. I'm not doing none of that shit.
That's what they be doing on G Block?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So how long-
Okay. All right. So, we almost done. So, all right. So, because
'cause
I guess you don't have any kids. That's a good
it's
thing.
hotter than 2 fat bitches in a bikini out here.
It's hotter than 2 fat bitches in a bikini.
Hell yeah.
You should have tried your hand at being a comedian. You actually have a naturally funny personality.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you should try that. You should go up on stage one day at an open mic night.
I should.
Yeah, try it out. It's
will.
better than doing $1 a minute out here.
I mean, most of my customers pay 40 and stuff like that.
Okay. All right, so at this point, are you content living this way, or
I don't
do you
know.
want to change?
I want to change.
You want to change. So
Yeah.
what are you doing to try to affect that change?
Okay, well, I have till May 24th to change. Right now, I'm just having me some fun.
What's going on May 24th?
That's my niece's graduation. Right now, I'm on vacation.
So you think you just change like that on a light switch?
Yeah,
That's not how it works, baby girl.
it can if you wanted to.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You got to start that change now if you want to be changed by the 24th of May.
I guess.
Yeah, like, so, okay, so because, all right, listen, on that note, if anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way for them to do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Okay, look, if you could donate anything, just come to Chevron and bring shoes, food, and clothes. Like, even if you wanted to give money, money is no match for the love and everything I already received.
I know that's right. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Whatever your situation is, you got a good spirit.
Thank you.
All right? I'm an energy reader, and you got good energy. You don't have a Cash App or nothing?
No, like the last one I had.
Do you have, did you used to have Facebook IG?
Yeah.
What is it?
Aggie Pie Davis.
Who?
Aggie
Uh-huh.
Piedabis.
Aggie Pie.
Yes.
Okay, Aggie Pie Davis.
Oh, you look nice. I like your outfit. Looks so cute.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, last time I wore it, it's cute.
Got that booty poking. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
all right,
cute
so
as
okay, Aggie Pie Davis. Any Instagram?
No.
No? Okay. Well, listen, like I say, miss, we really appreciate
Oh, and don't
you.
you ever say my wig is back on the internet. I don't think half them hoes looking like, what the fuck, and why fuck them?
Okay, but what, you want me to lie to you?
Hey,
What you want me to lie to you?
some of these hoes be having them bad wig ass on. Y'all talk shit
You
like
one
that.
of them.
You a damn lie.
You one of them. Listen, I can't help but tell the truth. That's one of my superpowers.
That is not your superpower.
Well, listen, like I say, we really appreciate you. And we definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, okay?
All right,
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
you too.
All right, all right.